All right. Tath.
Yes.
All right. We joined Tath in the residential district of the capital. Tath is enjoying a day of games. There are lots of places in the capital where you can find an opportunity to gamble with people. But typically in the residential district, the games are low stakes and relaxed. These are working class people. They're not looking to put their life savings on the line. They're just killing some time between shifts, having some fun. So, the taverns and inns in this district are low stakes, low stress, fun games. If someone really wanted to make money gambling, they'd probably try to go to some of the seedier parts of the city, get into like some like backroom shut door games where like they're a lot of money on the line, but that's also kind of stressful. It's not really recreation. So Tath is in one of these taverns in like kind of the middle class section of the city, just gambling with some folks who are not really any match for her, to be honest. But this is how she's opted to spend her downtime. This is of course the day of Thunder's first quest in the capital. Una, Eris, Gron, and Rillian have already departed to go to the potion shop and take on that quest. Ray's been missing all week. You guys don't really know what Ray's up to. He explained he had some personal business, so you're all assuming that he'll come back when he's done with all that. But yeah, so Tath, you're just enjoying some downtime, gambling with some workers, basically, like down to earth middle class folk.
Yep.
Yep. And yeah. So give me a lore games check. Let's see how you're doing. Excellent.
Yeah.
You're doing very, very well. One of the guys at the table dramatically throws his cards down and gets up, and it's like, it's hardly fair. She's a hero.
She just shrugs. What can I say? The dice god rolls in my favor. It helps to be his champion, though.
Is that cheating? He like turns to one of the other guys. She is a god.
And at the insinuation, Tath kind of looks offended. Like, I would never.
Well, I don't have a dice god helping me win. That sounds like cheating.
The dice god helps everybody equally. He just
Certainly
happens
is
to roll in
helping
my
me
favor
today.
He could be rolling against me tomorrow. He's very unpredictable like that.
Now, whatever. He storms off, and so yeah, your morning's going pretty well. You win some, you lose some.
I'm definitely winning some.
Yeah, you're winning quite a bit, for sure. Let me see here. No, that's fine. Okay. So after a little while, give me a perception check. Okay, good enough. So you know someone kind of lurking in the back of the tavern, who's sort of like watching you from a table, and he looks like that.
I notice him.
Mm-hmm. You notice him kind of watching you from a table.
Tath will give him a smile and a nod.
He kind of sips his drink. It seems like he's trying not to be noticed, but he does make eye contact with you and kind of smirks. Nudges the seat next to him a little bit.
All right then. Tath will take the hint and discreetly walk over to him and take a seat next to him.
Alrighty.
Devin, good to see you.
Hey. Long time no see, Tath.
It has. I've been wondering where you've been.
Well, here and there. Been doing the usual routine. What have you been up to?
Well, I've been doing hero things.
Hero things.
Woke
Like
as a
with the guild?
Yep. I woke as a champion of the Dice God, and I've been doing guild stuff in the Outset region. We just moved to the capital about almost a week ago.
I thought you looked pretty well off. That's expensive looking armor.
What can I say? Gambling did well for me.
So you're pretty set up right now, huh?
Well, yeah, my winnings from gambling did get me out of the slums, got me some proper combat training.
Seems like it pays pretty well, right?
Oh yeah, that too. The harder the jobs, the better the pay. Luck just seems to roll my way these days.
Can I borrow some money?
Can I get a sense of his motive here?
Yeah, you can give me a perception. Or deception, either way, if you think he's lying to you.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not lying. He seems like he needs money for something. You get a hint of desperation.
You're the one that taught me to gamble. You've never struck me as somebody to need money. What's going on?
He like leans on. You've got to fucking help me.
Well, I might be more inclined if I had a little more information on what kind of trouble you're in.
I'm in deep, Tath. I'm in like really deep. I lost big to some really scary people. They're gonna fucking kill me.
Wait, you lost without having the money to put up for the bet in the first place?
Alright, so I might have wagered a mansion that wasn't mine.
Oh, come on. That's not like you. You taught me much better than that. Must have been one heck of a opportunity for a payoff, huh?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have quite enough money to cover the cost of a mansion.
I mean, you're a guild hero. You're like loaded, right?
I'm still very low level.
Look, I only need like 1,000 gold. All right.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near that level of prestige.
Oh shit. They're gonna put a hit out on me any day now.
Well, you did make a bet that you couldn't back.
Tath, you gotta help me. I'm like a father to you.
I know. I do have great respect for everything you've done for me, but I'm very limited in my capacity to actually be able to help you with this. Is there anything besides giving you money I can do?
Well, you could,
Okay, killing them is also not on the table.
he was thinking about it, like... Maybe you could just spook him for me, like, get him off my back.
What did you stand to win if you won the bet?
A magic item that I've been looking for a long time.
Equivalent cost of a mansion?
It's kind of personal.
Huh.
Magic items are expensive.
So are mansions. Yeah, I'm a bit short on mansions. You want to tell me more about this magic item?
I mean, look, alright, if you'll help me.
I'll do my best. I'm still gonna be limited in the extent of the aid that I'll be able to lend, but I will do whatever I can to help you. That doesn't defy my tenets.
He looks very hesitant to divulge the details of what he was after.
Mm-hmm.
He's mulling it over in his head whether it's worth it or not to tell another person about it. Whatever it is, he wanted it badly enough to basically put his life on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Because his losing has clearly put him in a very dangerous position.
Yeah. Very risky what he did, making a bet without the capital to back it.
It's a dagger. You prick your finger with it.
Well,
and
only if you're careless.
Once it's tasted your blood, if you toss it in the air, it will always land aiming at your true heart's desire. It always knows exactly where that thing is, and will always point directly towards it.
That does sound interesting. You wouldn't be looking to use this to swindle anybody, would you?
No, man. Can you imagine what you could do with something like that? I've been after this thing for half my life.
I can imagine some supposed games of chance you could turn your way with that.
You're thinking way too small.
I'm thinking cautiously because that's not the kind of thing I would support. You know, I'm all about fair play, but as long as you're not intending to use it to rip anyone off or cheat in any games.
Obviously, I'm not even after the dagger right now. I just want to not die. I'll worry about the fucking dagger after I'm not gonna get offed by these guys.
Okay, one thing at a time then.
It's in the possession of an elf named Whisper. He's one of the he's one of the big players in the underworld here.
Okay. And has it given you a deadline to come up with the cost of your bet?
Well, I gave them a fake deed, and
oh no.
Yeah, I haven't heard from them since. But Whisper's kind of the head of like hitmen and assassinations in the underworld, so.
Well, the main thing is going to be paying off that debt.
Do you have anyone who might be able to help us with this?
I do have a very rich friend that lives in the capital. Just doesn't seem to be on the best terms with her benefactors, though.
Well, you're aware that right now, unfortunately, Eris is busy.
Yeah.
On a quest with the rest of the people.
And I don't expect her parents would grant Tath an audience.
Yeah. The only party members that you know are explicitly available for a night of hijinks are Freya and Dolgrin, who are both at Delara's place, earning income.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really have access to anybody that might have that amount of money, but I've got some friends I can call and we can probably put our heads together and come up with something.
Sounds great. Do you mind if I just kind of stick with you?
Sure. That's alright. I'll keep you safe.
I know I rolled too high, but like, yeah, man,
kind of overstepped.
The rewards though, I don't know. I'd do it again. I could have won, damn it.
I believe it. I'm just glad you didn't teach me to gamble this way.
I didn't cheat. I
know. You still made a bet with money you didn't have, though.
If I cheated, the game, I would have fucking won.
Let's not even go down that road. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Alright. Alright. We're gonna travel we're gonna take our camera and pan it somewhere else now. So here we go. Boop. So Freya, for the past week, for the past 7 days, you have been working at Dolores. You're a skilled hunter, but that isn't of too much use in a city. So you've been kind of put to work doing tannery, basically like preparing leather to be made into like leather armor. And Dolores has been pretty impressed with your work so far. You've been paid well for your work. She also has really hit it off with Snowball. So at the moment, you're kind of working on some leather, and Delara is like rubbing Snowball's belly, and he's like purring, and she's like, you know, she says, I never really liked cats, but I really like your cat. I think it might be his propensity for murder. Who's into the murder machine? Yeah.
He really does like you.
Yeah. Boo-choo, 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 boo. You know, your leather working is really on point, but it's not like anything I've ever seen. It's almost like kind of wild. You weren't classically trained, were you?
No.
It's fucking impressive, though. Where'd you learn?
Well, I lived in the woods for a long time.
Raised by wolves?
No, by a half-orc.
A what?
A half-orc.
Isn't that like a monster?
Kind of. Half-monster. That's why we lived in the woods, to not be around people.
That's crazy. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Jeez Louise, might as well have been raised by wolves. That's really cool, though.
Tell me what I know.
Well, he taught you well. Goddamn. Maybe I need to go hire some monsters. She starts like measuring Snowball's neck. You could use a collar. Would you like a collar, buddy? Would you? You know, it's wild that my little brother's taken up crafting. Has he always doing that with you guys?
He jumped into that pretty quick after I met him.
Crazy. You know, when he was younger, he didn't really have any talent for anything like that, honestly. Just pretty much manual labor. He's a good miner, but he wasn't good at anything else. But look at him. Guild hero, craftsman. His rune work is pretty decent. I mean, his handwriting could use some work, but...
He's really good at getting up in people's faces in a battle, too. It's really, really helpful.
Oh. Well, thanks for taking care of him. She gets out like a leather band and starts cutting like a collar for Snowball. Hey, Dolgrin!
What?
You're like on the other end of this shop, like 4 rooms away. Hey, do you see some glowing rocks in there? There's a shelf with a bunch of materials. You see like some small gold rocks that have like a faint glow.
We're in a forge. If there wasn't glowing rocks, we'd be doing it wrong.
It's on the shelf, dumbass.
I see it.
Can you bring me one?
All right, I'll stop what I'm doing and.
Just put down your work. Yeah, you're like hammering out a breastplate or something. Yeah. Okay. When you get in there, she snatches it from you, and it's like, "Took you long enough, dumbass." And she
I was working, not playing with that cat of yours.
she starts affixing it to the collar. And it's like, "Oh, she's a good snooky wookie." I'm sorry, my little brother kept you waiting.
She likes the cat better than us.
She likes the cat more than Dolgrin. Hey, you get that breastplate done yet?
You lost closer being done if it wasn't running errands for your.
Excuses. You need discipline like your friend Freya here. You
Rip
can
his
learn
balls
a thing
off.
or two from her.
I don't have to sit here and listen to this, and I'll just turn it.
So she attaches the collar to a Snowball. Snowball seems to like it. Snowball has a glowstone collar.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, nice.
Oh, things worth 50 gold piece. Goddamn.
Oh.
Can emit light on command. Hey.
Oh, nice. So I can light him up and send him down something.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's cool. Now the tiger has more invested items than I do.
Yeah, but you have a +1 striking axe and a +1 armor. You have like the
Yeah.
most runes of anyone in the fucking party. You're ruined out.
Pretty pimpy.
Typical dwarf.
Yeah. So Dolgrin, as you're making your way back to your workstation, you kind of head back over there. Your breastplate's gotten cold, so you're gonna have to heat it back up again. To, like,
I'll start pumping the forge.
you have to like practically start over because he keeps
Right.
interrupting you.
Yeah, frustrates me, but I can just get back to it, I guess.
And that would be around when you see Tath come into the shop with Devin. This guy looks real shady. He's like looking around. He's staying real close to Tath. He looks kind of paranoid. So Tath, you come in. You see Dolgrin just starting to hammer out that breastplate again.
Hey, Delara.
Dolgrin yells from 4 rooms away. Hey!
Good to see you again. Hear you. Whatever. Hey, Dolgrin, got a second?
My column's off. I have to start this over.
Keeps having to start over.
Put it back out. This is my failed crafting roll.
Keep having to fucking start over on it. Yeah.
I don't wander out again.
Freya, you here?
Yeah?
Got a second?
Sure.
Yeah. So you get gonna put your work down and convene in the main area of the shop. Snowball looks smug with his new collar. He trots in there like all smug.
This better be worth it. I'm a busy door. Someone's gotta be. I'm just like look at myself.
Well, this is Devin. He's an old friend of mine. Haven't seen him in a while. He's the one that basically got me off the streets. So I owe him a lot. And he's in a bit of a pickle and could use our help. Does anybody have a mansion to spare?
What's a mansion?
Never mind.
Did he lose it? Did he lose the mansion? Is that why he took this?
In a manner of speaking, let's just say he's in debt, about 1,000 gold,
Yeah.
to some pretty dangerous people.
I've got like 16.
See, I told you our level's not super profitable in the guild, Devin.
I own 8-year-old money.
Shit, man. I thought you guys were like big shot heroes. You were like in the paper.
Yeah, they didn't tell you exactly how much heroes make in that article, did they?
Fuck, this was like my last idea.
I brought these guys together so we could come up with a plan, not so we could pool our money. I didn't expect we'd have enough to put up what you need.
Alright. He took the seat really far away from any entrances. like in the middle of the shop, like as far from any door as he can be.
Yeah.
Any door or window.
Don't worry, we'll come up with something.
So what's going on here?
So, he's in debt to some pretty dangerous people that are probably going to start sending out a hit on him any day now.
Oh, well that's horrible.
Yeah. And I can't exactly just leave him to die or anything. I kind of owe him my life.
Could we get him out of the city, maybe?
See, there's...
There are 3 people who kind of run the underground in the capital. This is Devin. The half-elf named Whisper. He's the one I'm indebted to. He pretty much is in charge of a lot of the information brokering, assassinations, and hitmen. There's Cinderblock. He runs racketeering, extortion, handles a lot of the gambling as well. And then the drug trade and the black market, she goes by Granny.
Granny?
I don't think any of them are their real names. But yeah. Delora kind of pokes her head in. Oh yeah, I know Granny. She's cool.
Oh. That's good.
You better not have bought anything from her.
I mean, maybe. Look, she's got stuff that you can't find other places. She doesn't hurt anybody. She just runs a market, man. Fuck the establishment.
Businesswoman like any other, right? So, anybody got any ideas on how we can resolve this? Because I'm a bit short on mansions myself.
So Devin lays out some wanted posters just to kind of show you guys what you're dealing with here.
Oh. Like Freddy Krueger.
Here are the big crime lords
Oh
in
wow.
the capital.
They have the money for him.
Cinderblock seems to be the less wanted.
Together they don't add up to a mansion.
Whisper's the one you're indebted
Yeah,
to?
I'm indebted to Whisper. He's the one who has the dagger.
Alright, so maybe we can go talk to him. Maybe do a favor for him, so I'll forgive.
I don't know if forgiving is going to be in Whisper's nature. It doesn't really look like the forgiving type.
Well, that's why we'll do a favor for him, and we call it even.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know if you're even going to be able to get an audience with him. They're pretty careful around folks, especially anyone who's friendly with the kingdom's government here. It's like 2 of you are honor 1. No one has infamy in this group.
You need to go get the orc.
You can give it a shot, but it's not gonna be the easiest thing to get them to talk to you.
Alright, smart man, you're the one that got us into the situation. What What's your right?
Man, I was at the end of my options, and I saw in the paper that Tath was in this famous party, and it was kind of my last ditch idea to well, find her and see if she had money.
You kind of overestimated how much heroes make at our level.
I didn't really have another idea. I've kind of exhausted my ideas here.
Well, we could just go kill him, and then you wouldn't owe any money. He's a wanted man. Get money out of it.
Yeah, you could just go kill him. Devin looks like he has no idea how strong you guys are. He's like, sure. I don't know if that's something you can do or not.
Do
Maybe.
You know what level Whisper is?
I
think somebody at the head of an assassination guild.
Yeah, I really don't have any idea what level he is. I know that he's been at what he does for quite a while and has not been offed yet.
Well, if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Yeah. Delara's like, I can get you guys a meeting with Granny, probably. I mean, I do business with her occasionally.
What good would that do? Talking to Granny?
Could be a first stepping stone and getting a good word in the underworld.
Yeah, I don't know. She's cool. I don't know this Whisper guy. I've never met him, but whenever I need something for something I'm crafting that you can't really find elsewhere, I go to Granny. She's got all kinds of stuff. She's real sweet too. Usually has sugar cookies.
Oh, I do like sugar cookies.
Caramels and stuff.
Are those just code words for drugs, or does she actually have coffee?
No, she literally has like a jar of caramels for people who do business with her.
Oh.
That sounds delightful.
Well, maybe I'll get some caramel out of it at least.
I don't know how I feel about coercing with criminals.
Well, it would be a personal favor for me and for Devin, I'm sure, if we were to resolve this somehow.
Devin says you did also say something about getting me out of the city. That might do it. I mean, I don't know where I could go hide. Maybe Outset?
There's not a lot of gambling at Outset.
I guess I could try to go set up shop somewhere remote.
You know, of a Pesh dealer. You can hang out with the Pesh dealer. He's a real classy guy.
There's that.
Yeah, we could get you to Outset, and then you could...
He's not a dealer. He's a Pesh farmer.
Right. You can go work on his farm.
The dealers and the farmers are often different people.
Well, he's got to sell his stuff, right?
Well, he doesn't like go to the capital and deal it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
For the most part, he usually passes it off to a third party. And that's the dealer. He is literally a farmer. That guy wasn't lying to you guys. Like, he literally farms Petch, and then he like sells it to people to go and deal. Yeah.
Right. Because that stuff's illegal in the capital.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't leave Outset.
Alright, well, if getting you out of the city would resolve it.
Maybe. I mean, I probably can't go to one of the other kingdoms. But I might be able to... Outset might be safe.
Outset would be a good place to lay low, I think.
Yeah. Wide open farmland. I may be able to set up somewhere. Lay low.
Okay.
Yeah, that would...
Because I think taking out the head of an assassination guild is a bit out of our league. We definitely can't pay off the debt, and I don't think negotiating with him or getting... I don't think he'd have a job worth the cost that you're going to be talking about. So. Even if we could get an audience with him.
Dolores says even if he did have a job worth that much, you guys probably wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah, good point.
It's probably not going to be something you want to do. Bunch of honorable.
Not that we actually
Yeah, a
want
bunch
to
of
find
honorable
ourselves.
characters.
We don't want to find ourselves in the employ of the underworld. It's not us. Maybe Gron would. I don't know.
Well, he also didn't really choose to be infamous.
We're working on getting Gron on the straight and narrow.
Gron's infamy is like a matter of circumstance.
I know.
Because he's like a half orc, and he's a good example of a character who has infamy but is good aligned. It's like the perfect example of that.
He wouldn't want to murder anybody.
It just kind of happened to him. Yeah.
I'm not really good on the thinking. I'm used for crafting and swinging my axe.
We know.
Alright, well, so how are we gonna get me out of here? I guess we could make like a disguise or something? I don't have any money.
Well, we can probably spot you some clothes. Something with a hood.
Cut your hair, wear a hood. Make it work.
Might have to trim that goatee.
Okay, yeah, whatever needs to happen. It's fine.
Well, Eris took us to a decent tailor the other day. We could go there. It's at least somebody we have rep with.
We could rent the cart and fill it with hay and load you in the back of it.
There's that. So what do you think? Hayride or disguise?
One or both. I mean, I'm gonna defer to you guys. You're clearly the experts here. I haven't done anything like this. I don't know. I'm a gambler. I'm out of my depth here.
Say at least we cut his hair, get him a hood, and the hay is a good idea. And then we just try to get out of here.
Oh, I've got a hood. He like pulls his hood up. I got a hood.
Oh, that's no problem.
Yeah, I got a hood. Dolores, like, I got a lot of sharp things in here if you want to cut his hair. I got broadswords.
Well, I had to cut my own hair for a long time. Hand me one of those daggers.
Okay, here we go. Alrighty.
If he lets him, Freya will like bundle his hair up into like a bun and just like cut it.
There you go. Do you want to shave his beard too?
Freya does not trust herself enough to do that.
I feel like Dolgrin would be the best beard trimmer here.
He'll do it. He takes the dagger and he like does. he takes his beard and mustache off. It's like, fuck, man, I look like a baby face now.
Well, makes you less recognizable. It'll grow back in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Let's get me the fuck out of here then.
You have a cart, Laura?
Nope.
Alright.
If the cart gets inspected on the way out and they find that we're smuggling someone out, the guards might get suspicious. Might be better to just walk him out.
Bless you.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, I guess we'll walk you there. And make sure you get there safely at least, if you want us to.
Yeah. All right. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Hold on. Do we have any of our guild badges with us?
Nope.
Okay.
Your guild badges are with the party that is on the quest.
Dang.
Yep. They each take one badge with them.
Yeah.
You guys are off duty. You don't have your badge and gun.
So when we do when we do two quests at once, though, would we be able to send two badges with each group?
No, I mean you have one badge each.
So I mean
there's 4 badges.
But I mean that plan of doing 2 quests at once in the future.
It would only work if you'd have to like talk to your guild master. It could potentially work, but technically
you have to get special dispensation for that.
Yeah, it's kind of unusual. Typically, you have the 4 that you send.
So we can't claim guild immunity.
And you can. You're registered. You guys all registered with the kingdom. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't really need the badges most of the time.
Okay.
Like you've all gone to the summit and registered with the. And none of you registered anonymously. 2 of you turned in character sheets. So like, you're good.
Okay.
Alright, well, you mind Delora minding the shop, or we, help this poor soul out?
I mean, it's my fucking... Yes, I'll mind my own shop. Get the fuck out of here.
Take it, sure. I haven't seen you do much work.
Alright, so
Fuck,
yeah.
say to me?
Let's go! Actually, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, what I said, you lazy bum.
You can finish
Snowball,
this.
say goodbye to your friend. We're leaving for
You
right
can
now.
finish this argument.
Maintaining eye contact, she picks up your breastplate you were working on, holds it in the fire, and then smacks it on the anvil so it bends at a fucking right angle like that. And then she lays it on the anvil. You can finish that when you get back.
Yeah, Delora. Sorry, Tath says, alright, yeah, you two can finish this argument, and Delora, you can rip his balls off when we get back.
They're all your materials.
You're not working on anything till you finish that breastplate.
Delora, you can rip his balls off later. Let's just go.
Alright. So you guys head out. Alright, so you're out on the street in the marketplace.
Alright. Let's get going.
Just head towards the city
Right.
gates.
Alright, so you have a few options.
Here's a big city.
Yeah. So you have a few options. You can either take the main road, which kind of snakes its way around through the city. It's the longer path. It will take you longer to get to the exit of the city, but it's like very populated. You also have an option of much faster cutting in a straight line to the front entrance, but that's gonna take you through like alleyways and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I think the Assassin's Guild is less likely to take action in a populated area.
It's gonna be a long walk to the town anyway. I might as well take the long.
Yeah, I say let's take the long way. Be safer.
Okay, so you guys are gonna take the long route. All right.
And Freya's gonna stay really close behind this guy.
Okay, sounds good. Snowball's right behind you. So you guys take some time to get to the main road, and then you start following it.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk, Devin continues to be like pretty paranoid, kind of looking over his shoulder.
I'll make sure to stay really close to him.
That's cool.
I've told Snowball to like protect this dude if anyone like goes for him.
Like I'll walk on Devin's right, Dolgrin can walk on his left, and Freya stay behind him.
Front. Yeah, Snowball in front, leading the way.
It was worth it though, man.
I mean, Snowball being in the front would clear out the crowd for sure.
That deck's worth more than 1,000 gold. It's worth more than 1,000 gold.
It's not
priceless.
It's not worth your life, though.
Yeah, but it's priceless, dude. I mean, if I had gotten that thing, you don't understand. It'll find anything in the world that you want. I mean, shit, dude.
That sounds fancy.
It's priceless. You can't put a price on something like that. One of a kind.
Well, nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. You gambled, you lost.
Yeah. Well. I guess so, yeah. Thanks for helping me out here.
No problem, it's the least I can do.
Alright, so as you guys are walking on the main road, there's people all over the place, people all around you. The 3 of you give me a perception check.
Snowball get a perception check?
Yeah, I'll do that. As a matter of fact, yeah,
Good old Snowball.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Snowball starts to growl and stops.
What'd you see, boy?
Snowball is looking to the left between some buildings. But you don't see anything down that alleyway, but Snowball seems very agitated.
We still in the populated area?
There's some people here and there. Yeah, you're on the main road. Snowball is growling, aimed off the main road down like a side path. So you have some options on how to handle this. You just keep going. You could investigate what Snowball's growling at. Whatever you want to do.
I don't like deviating from the main path.
Right, maybe we should just keep going.
Yeah, just be very careful. High alert.
Take the dodge X.
Good boy, Snowball.
All right, so you guys keep going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Be within 15 feet of him so you can do your little, like...
I'm staying within
detective-
15 feet. Yep.
Whoa!
Ooh, shit.
Okay. So, a dart, almost completely silent, whizzes, like, just behind Tath's head, and it strikes, Devin right in the jugular
Oh,
of his neck,
damn.
coming from that alleyway, like a blow dart. So... Everyone give me another perception, basically to see if you even get to react to this. It happens very suddenly. So yeah, Tath and Freya, let's see, Dolgrin. Not really anything the tiger can do. So all three of you do get a reaction to this happening. If you have a relevant reaction that you can use. It's damage and poison and stuff.
Okay, I would probably immediately use my lay on hands on him.
Reaction.
What
Do you
are
have a-
react? Do I have any reactions?
Did you forget how to play champion?
The enemy has to be within 15
Oh.
feet.
Then yeah, you fucked. Okay, so reactions. None of you have relevant reactions. So
I
gonna
only
go
could
ahead-
do no retreat.
okay, cool. So I didn't know how that worked. All right, cool. I'm an idiot.
Enemy has
Very
to-
very sleep deprived. I probably did know, but I'm tired as fuck.
I mean, I would
So
try
give
to
me-
use my protection thing, but I don't know if the enemy's within 15 feet.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
no,
so
I'm
no.
I'm sleepy as fuck and don't know how anything works. Ignore me. So give me a quick sec here. He has to make a fort save immediately. Not so good. Oh my god, he might die because it was a crit.
Yeah. End of quest.
This is some significant fucking poison too. I can't believe I rolled a crit on that. That's fucking
That was
nuts.
hilarious, yeah.
And he
Oh,
failed
crit.
his fort save.
He had it again. Oh my god.
What is there death from massive damage in this game?
I'm not sure.
Holy shit! 66
How many
fucking
hit points
damage.
does he have?
I mean, all right. Let me. Yeah, you die instantly if you take damage equal to or greater than double your max health. Devin fucking dies.
Oh, God.
Holy shit. So yeah, Snowball gets spooked by something in the alley. You guys press forward, and a blow dart like flies out of the alleyway and strikes him in the neck, and purple, like blackish purple, shoots up his veins, like up his jugular, and his face and all his skin. You can see like his veins all purple, and he like tries to say something, and just foam fills his mouth, and he hits the road like 2 seconds later, just actually dead from massive damage. There's like blood coming out of his eye sockets, and he's like foaming at the mouth. People scream, like there's people around. Someone's like, ah! Like a woman drops her fucking drink and screams, and like you there's no like guards nearby, but there's like a relative panic now in the road. Like guards might be coming any moment. So what do you guys do? Like now you get turns, but like Darren is not unconscious. They fucking killed him. So it's kind of up to you. Do you go after the killer? Do you stay with the body? This is like the seconds after he's hit the road. What do you characters do in these first seconds after that happens?
Tath would probably not immediately start running. She'd like stay with him and like check him and see if he's alive, and
okay,
she wouldn't leave the body like that though.
All right, so you check him.
I would run after the killer.
Okay, so you I actually crit him with the fucking poison dart, and he just died. It did 66 poison damage. That is definitely more than double his max health. I mean, fuck, they're the Assassin's Guild. I guess they're good at this shit.
Apparently.
I guess they're good at what they do.
Oh, I didn't think the hit would be out this soon, though. Damn.
Alright, so Dolgrin goes running down the alleyway, like, right? Are you kidding? You're doing that.
And Freya's gonna pull her bow out and, like, follow after him.
Okay. Like, send the tiger in there?
Well, she'll have this tiger stay with Tath, actually. So then
okay.
Like, 2 people with the body and then 2 people.
You got it.
I guess half a person. I don't know what the tiger counts as.
What percentage of tiger?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Basically, with the order to protect Tath.
That makes sense.
The Tath would probably be like as after checking him, she'd just be like cradling him.
Oh shit, man! I'm sorry.
You idiot! You fucking idiot!
Yeah. I mean, that's not incorrect.
The dice god willed it. Okay, Tath is hardly going to argue with this. You may not like it, but
yeah,
the dice god wills it.
Yeah. All right, so let's actually do either athletics or perception for your initiative. Your choice.
Is Tath in on this initiative?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I didn't select my token.
It's okay.
I almost crit that initiative too.
I'll go ahead and grab that. Yeah, Whisper Elf gives you good initiative.
Props to that assassin though. He's good at his job. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He crit, and then I rolled pretty high as well. And he failed his fort save by like 2.
Hmm.
I feel like this was like a choose your own adventure novel. We should have investigated the alley.
Yeah, maybe that's.
I didn't feel good at like leading him there though.
I wouldn't have felt good going into the alley, like getting off the main road and away from the population, you know?
I mean, things happen, you know?
I thought they wouldn't strike in a populated area. Damn.
No, they don't give a shit, man.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Kubo? Not.
They love that cat tree, man.
They're on the cat tree, yeah. Alright, so... I'm gonna bring you over here. So Tath and the tiger are actually 10 feet off the side of the alleyway map. You guys are on the main road to the right.
Okay.
Yes, you see where you are?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're actually like, you're 10 feet over from those squares
Okay.
in the main road. Dolgrin was the first to just sprint. I figured Freya would be like close behind, being ranged.
Yeah.
So, Dolgrin, right away you see what looks like an edit of the bandit tokens from earlier. But what are criminals if not reskinned bandits? Really? In real life.
Specialized
They're
things.
just city bandits. They're just city bandits. Alright, Freya. You actually end up acting first. With your keen ears, you hear what this fucker is, and you see him, like, hiding behind a fountain. He is concealed from you because of the fountain.
Because of the fountain. Okay.
Yeah, he's like hiding up against it. He blew the blow dart over the top of the fountain. He's using Call of Duty cover mechanics.
Powerful.
Is this bridge like in my way, or like
No,
can I
it's-
just go under it?
It's over. Yeah, it's over top of you.
I'm gonna move there.
Now you got a clear shot.
Yeah. And then so that was one action. One action, mark him as prey, and then another action, fire two arrows with one action.
Nice. Okay.
Boy, is that brilliance.
Yeah, the first one hits. 6, 7, so 13. Boom. Got him. Alright, Dolgrin.
I'm gonna go into a rage at the sight of this assassin. Very undwarfy. I'm gonna do the double charge attack with my swift.
Got it.
Alright. Yeah. 17?
He deftly dodges your blow.
The dodger. Alright.
Dexy. Dex boy.
Alright. That's my turn.
Alrighty. He,
Look at it. Wow. Dramatic turn.
he holds his action. Right, Tath.
I don't know if Tath would even be like in a state of mind to get up and go fight.
I mean, it's definitely up to you. You don't have to.
Yeah, she's probably gonna be like just desperately trying to lay on hands on him or something.
Yeah. He's actually dead, though.
Yeah,
Oof.
right.
Yeah. So
Like kind of just cradling him, crying, and trying
you give it a shot.
to breathe some life back into him.
Alright, you spend your turn trying to bring it back. Alright, so you're obviously grief-stricken. This is someone who meant a lot to you. So, I'm gonna give you another temp hero point, like this. Basically, this combat only, like, in exchange for your turn.
Okay.
It's a hero point that kind of represents like the being motivated by this like horrible thing that's happened.
Yeah.
Like to avenge him or whatever. So.
And like if lay on hands isn't working, then the only thing she'll do is probably like pray to her god to forgive him his bad roll.
Yeah. But I'll just go ahead. So you have like 2 quest hero points basically for this quest. Kind of yeah. All right. So after that, a bunch of assassins come out of hiding.
Oh. That's a drop. Wow. That's a lot of assassins. The street bandits.
Mhm.
Street bandits.
Street bandits.
So that one moves to there. And then he tries to attack you with flanking, which makes you flat-footed. Wait,
My
does it
really
not?
quite
Oh, it
powerful-
doesn't!
This is the flat-footed he can't have.
You can't be flat-footed from hidden or flanking enemies. So that denies them sneak attack. That's a big fucking deal,
Nice,
actually.
okay.
Yeah,
Barbarians have always been pretty good against rogues. Yeah.
they can't sneak attack you. Okay. Sneak attack is they have to be flat-footed. In this version, I think that's how it works. Let me check it real quick. Let me confirm this is how it works. Yeah, the creature has to be flat-footed, and your ability is called Deny Advantage.
Yeah, again, as long as they're my level or lower,
They are your level or lower, so they don't get you are not flat-footed for them flanking you. Is that correct?
So, are they flat-footed to flanking creatures your level lower or creatures of your level or lower using surprise attack? Or is this however they can still help their allies flank? Does that mean they still get like pluses to...
That's just if they have an ally who's a higher level than you, I think.
Oh, right. So
Yeah, so like the higher level guy can be helped by the lower level ones. Okay, but none of them can sneak attack you. That might carry this fucking fight. That's unreal.
Bring it on, you street bandit!
That's actually unreal how much of a difference it's gonna make. Yeah. Alright, well here we go. 25.
That's a hit.
Stabby. So actually that 1d6 doesn't happen because it's not
Nice.
sneak attacking, so it's only
The
6. Yeah, you take the 6. You get to ignore the last die from all these
Okay,
guys.
Cool. I'll take it.
They only had one of those darts. You get the impression the dart they used was a big deal. Like they don't just have a bunch of those. That was like some heavy duty poison on that
Your
dart.
one shot, one kill.
Exactly. They brought like one dart to kill him.
You're like arrow of dragon slaying.
Yeah, they don't just have those. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, oh, he actually gets one more attack. No. All right. Now this guy. Well, he's coming for you.
You don't have a healer, so no like invincible Dolgrin. Okay.
That doesn't crit you. What's your? Oh, I actually have your AC. Oh, your AC is 21. No, you're raging, so it's lower.
19.
20.
Is it? It's 20 while you're raging.
Yep.
Yeah. I actually made it so that everyone's AC is in their blue bubble now.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Click on their sprite.
All right. See that? Yeah.
So your AC is 20.
Ah.
Okay.
Yep. That's
All
it.
right. So 7 damage. And then 21 does hit you. So then 5 damage. Am I through your temp HP yet? Yes, I just got through your temp HP. You are the boss fight.
I don't know. They're getting through me quite quickly.
Alright, here we go. Ha! Miss!
Ooh.
Because of your +1 breastplate. And then miss. Now this guy who delayed his action because he wanted flanking. Not knowing that it just... He delayed his action so he can sneak attack you. Yeah. Ha! You take 7.
Death of 1,000 cutting me.
Dude, that immunity to sneak attack though, like how much damage is that prevented?
Bunches.
That's so much. That's so much damage that's prevented. Oh!
Oh.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
So it ends up being actually just 12 because the sneak attack is ignored. Holy shit, that would have been 24
God
damage.
damn,
But
Dolgrin.
because it's only 12 because he can't sneak attack you. Alright, minus 10? No, definitely not. Now this guy is gonna run along the roof. And then with his second action, he jumps down. And he jumps down and he attacks Freya. So as he's running along the roof, he's not actually in your line of sight because he's like up above you. You don't have an angle to see him. So give me a perception check to like hear him coming.
I mean, I'm a whisper elf.
Yeah, that gives you a +2,
Okay.
which is already factored in. I already have that bonus in there. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So then his stealth is... Oh no, you hear him coming. So he dropped down on you, but he doesn't get sneak attack because you're aware of him. If his stealth had beaten you, then he would have gotten a sneak attack off. So he does crit you though.
Oh my goodness.
So you don't get sneak attack because you heard him coming. So it ends up being 7 times 2 is 14 total damage. So he dropped down on you and does 14.
Lovely.
These are killers.
Alright, it is your turn.
Do I have any penalties to shoot, like, point blank?
You do, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Is it 30 feet?
You have to be 30 feet away from someone to shoot them. Yeah, you can shoot other guys, you just can't shoot the guy right in front of you.
What's your move speed?
Okay. My move speed's like 35.
Oh, okay, you're fine then.
Yeah, so all these guys around Dolgrin you can shoot with no penalty. You just cannot shoot the guy in front of you with no penalty.
Yeah. So you said how much can Snowball move?
Snowball can move a lot. Let me see here. His move speed is 35 feet. He's currently 10 feet off that road, so he is like 25-foot move speed from the square he's in right now.
Okay.
So he could get to like there or there with one move.
Alright, I'll command Snowball, yell back to him, be like, take down this guy!
Alright,
Yeah.
Snowball will pounce this fucker, totally. Actually, can he... He can't quite get to there. That would have been great. Alright. So he's gonna run up there. He's gonna go for this guy. This guy is not marked as prey.
No.
So it's just gonna be pounce, attack. He hits. And he does only 3. He gets a second attack. This is only at a -4 because it's agile. So that actually misses. These guys have quite good ace.
Does he get that second
Oh
attack
my
though?
gosh, Kumo!
Doesn't he only get 2 actions? Because he moved and then
Snowball
attacked,
just
right?
got.
His pounce.
Oh, okay, right. You move and attack, right? I forgot.
He can move and attack with pounce.
So does Gwen's cat. Has the pounce.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
snowball in real
I-
life. Alright, so continue with your turn.
Alright, then I'm gonna knock 2 arrows and shoot at the guy I have marked as prey, which is this one.
Sounds good.
Oh.
Let's see here. That one hits.
Oh, nice.
Is that okay? 23. So 18.
Oh, it sucks. Both healers are in that other fight.
That does. Yeah.
Well, one of our healers is off doing something.
Right.
Yeah. So 12. 12 damage. There we go. Alright, you have one last action.
I'm just gonna fire at him again.
Okay. -10.
Might as well. Nah, no.
Dolgrin.
I'll attack the wounded guy, the one that did the killing. He's the one that
Alright.
22, does that hit the nimble guy?
Do. Yeah, absolutely.
23.
Jeez Louise. You chop him down. Yeah, you
Second
cut him
attack.
down.
I'll cleave into that guy. -4, 24,
Oh, you hit him.
Nice.
23.
Oh yeah.
Alright, -9.
I think it's actually -8. Is it? No, it's -9. Yeah. It's sweep. Let me see here. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, it's probably -9. All right. Tath.
So because my lay on hands was on somebody that couldn't benefit from it, did I still spend it?
No.
Okay. In that case, Tath will finally join the fight.
Okay.
It's 5 for 10 to get to where I am, and then 2 more so I can get to right there.
Yep. Just under the bridge. Yeah.
Which puts me in reach of that guy.
Yep.
I can reach him. I can help Freya out. Yeah, I'll swing at that guy. I'll try to trip that guy first.
Okay.
So because trip is is an attack, would I get a +1 from my potency rune to my athletics check?
That is a really good point. Let me check really quick. It is an attack. It's possible that is the case. That would be another good side of it being an attack.
Yeah.
Like a type of attack. Fundamental weapon runes, weapon potency. Attack rolls with this weapon gain a +1 bonus. Let me see if there's like a... Okay.
Would be under the equipment.
When you use a strike action or any other attack action, you attempt a check called an attack roll. So, trip is an attack action. So the athletics check is an attack roll.
Awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
So yes, you
adding the temp
Yep.
modifier in there, so this
Yep,
will be
you
the
do.
actual number here.
You do in fact. Holy
There's
shit!
that.
Yeah. You actually trip him. You don't crit it. They actually have very good reflex, but you managed to trip him.
Okay.
So he is down.
Also, it would be -9. I read the rule. I'd get a +1 circumstantial bonus for attacking a different target. I don't think that would attacking.
Yeah, so it's just there as long as you're hitting anyone who wasn't your first. Well, anyone, period. Basically, as long as you're attacking someone different.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll swing my halberd at him for my. My
No lay on
attack.
hands on the 12 health elf?
I've got my protection for her.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe.
That's minus
Oh.
5, so 15, but he's flat-footed.
He's flat-footed. You still miss. His AC is 18.
Okay.
So -2 is 16, so it still misses.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Dolgrin, you take 7. Miss. And then with his last action, he parries.
Oh.
Gives him improved AC with his finesse weapon. He's parrying. This one's gonna go. They seem a little bit more cautious because you put one of them down, so they're not taking you lightly anymore. They're fighting more defensively now. This one misses you, and then
Stop, please.
so it ends up being 10 total for the crit because no attack of op. And then with his last action, he also parries to improve his AC. Alright. This one actually just parries and then tries to withdraw.
Oh. Tries to withdraw, huh?
Yep. So it's up to you if you're gonna follow him deeper into the alleyways and further from your party.
Good.
Okay. So he he seems to just be leaving. Like he basically sheathes his dagger and just sprints in the opposite direction. It doesn't look like he's running away like out of fear or something. It's more like they have like a protocol to this. He might be going to get backup or just going to report what's happening or something. But he seems to be leaving with purpose, like a tactical retreat. All right. This one is going to use an action to get up. And then... Let's see here. Yep. He scales the wall to get back up on the roof. And then from there, he moves down the roof. All right, Freya.
I'm guessing I can't see him anymore.
Now that he's down at the end of the roof, you have an angle on him. You couldn't see him when he was directly above you, but you can see him now that he's down near the corner.
I'm gonna order Snowball to go help Dolgrin with those guys down there.
Okay. Well, so Snowball comes running and pounces that guy. And hits. And does 4. And then misses.
And then I'm going to mark this guy as prey and knock 2 arrows. And
Okay.
fire them.
Oh!
Ooh, crit. So 2 plus 7 is 9, times 2 is 16,
18.
plus deadly, plus 3. Okay, yeah, 9, so 18. So it's 22. And then you hit him again for another 5. Alrighty. Very cool. You have a... Oh yeah, that was all your actions. Dolgrin.
Alright, I will attack the... This one, I guess? That one.
Okay.
With the old weapon that misses. And then I'll attack the one that's next to the Tigre. Oh, that's a -4, so 25.
Yeah, you hit.
For 12 damage. And the same one next to the Tiger at -9 would have been a 9.
You actually hit with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
an 18.
Yeah, hit. 18 actually hits.
Oh, there's that -10 finally hitting. Wow, 24.
Nice.
Oh, he's still alive, getting hit twice.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, Tath.
Alright, Tath's gonna move here with 1 action. I'll move up to here with another action. I'll use Lay on Hands on Dolgrin.
Cool.
That's 12 health back and plus 2 AC.
Alright. Alrighty. This one's going to attack Dolgrin. Miss. -5 is 21, but you have plus 2 AC from Lay on Hands, so it misses you.
22, yeah.
Yep, because of Tath, so it misses. And then he uses his last action to retreat. Do you no escape him, or you stay where you
I
are?
will no escape him, yes.
Okay. How far are you able to move when you do that?
Just my move speed.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, he's quite a bit quicker.
Yeah, just tried my speed.
They have fleet. Well, this one over here, definitely not going to stick around. So he just does that. Oh, did it not? Did it show the line work for you guys?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, good. So he and then he just goes off the map. He's like running along the rooftops, running away.
Okay.
This one, likewise, just basically runs off the map along the alleyways. They're like splitting up, going different directions, trying to bail. They basically realized it's not really worth fighting you. Their job is done, so they're just trying to get away. So this one, this one takes his dagger, and he actually throws it. And at first, it looks like he's throwing it at Tath, but actually, yep, good enough to hit a body. It misses Tath entirely, and it strikes his own unconscious comrade in the neck. So the one that Dolgrin put down was unconscious on the ground. So he throws his throwing dagger to kill him.
Oh.
So he can't be like interrogated.
Damn.
So now the guy who Dolgrin put down over there is dead. With his last 2 actions, he runs to here, and then he like jumps across this gap and keeps going and goes off the map. Alright, Freya. Because that one guy is marked as prey, you do have the advantage of being able to track him very effectively, if that's what the party decides they want to do. You can also change your mark, of course, like whatever you want to do.
Do I get the feel that that guy that he hit with the dagger is dead?
Yeah, it looks like you finished him off. The unconscious dude. He killed him. They really don't want you guys to catch one of them alive, clearly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move here. Let's see. Snowball has 35 as well.
Nice.
We can just get up to him, yeah. Snowball, go get that guy.
Alright, do you mark him as prey first, or not?
No.
Okay. So Snowball will just do some normal attacking here.
Yeah.
Hit for 7 and 3. So 10 total from Snowball.
And then I'm gonna knock 2 arrows and fire.
Okay. The first one hits for 8. And the second one misses. Alright, Dolgrin.
I will flank with Snowball. And next one. With flanking, does that hit?
It does. With flanking.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
20 damage. And then that hits for 17 damage.
Alright. Yep, he hits the ground. Alright, so he is unconscious.
Maybe one of you should. Are any of you good at medicine?
Freya is.
Yeah. Yeah, Freya has medicine.
I'll call for
Alright.
a doctor then.
You want to take a shot at, like, stabilizing him?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'll just like stand over his body.
Oh!
So like no one tries to dagger him in his.
So you definitely stabilize him.
I'll use some of my rope to, like, bind his hands.
You hear some guards back at the main road.
Yeah,
One of them's yelling,
going
like,
back.
yeah. They're like trying to figure out who did this, like what happened. All right. So you've in the alleyway, you've got this guy unconscious. He's stabilized and tied up. So you kind of go over to talk to the guards.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the guards is like, "Do you know what happened here?"
Tath still has tears streaming down her face. She nods.
Yes.
You look like heroes. Was it a monster?
No, it was assassins.
This dead bloke, and I'll kick the body. That was the first one that I knocked down.
Yeah.
This guy
What?
shot him with the poison dart, blew his head clean off.
They were sent by Whisper.
One of the guards enters the alleyway. He sees like the dead body with like the dagger in his neck. He kind of crouches down, checks his pulse, confirming he's dead. It's like, did you folks kill this man?
No.
His organization did. We got this one alive though.
It was assassins sent by Whisper.
I was able to stabilize him.
Understood. They kind of go over and check out the tied up guy. Oh. Alright, well, good job. Where did you know this man?
Yes.
Would you mind coming downtown to answer some questions?
Sure.
Yeah, of course. So you take this man into custody? I don't think.
Yeah, that's the plan. We got a wagon coming for the bodies and the prisoner.
We'll come down.
Yeah. So after a little bit, a wagon shows up with like another guard being pulled by like a mule. And the guards kind of team lift, and they take the Devin's body and put it at like the front of the wagon. They also load on the body of the dead assassin. They can't just like, leave it in the alleyway.
Make sure we disarm him so he doesn't cut his way out of his binds.
Well, that's the dead one they put on the wagon. Then they also... There's two. One's dead.
Yeah, one's dead.
They put a corpse on. Don't have to worry about that.
Right,
unless
right.
there's any
The
necromancers.
zombie assassin.
The one that's unconscious, though, let's make sure
Yeah,
he's
then they-
unarmed.
Yeah, you find a dagger. You gain a +1 dagger. Who wants the +1 dagger?
I'll hold on to it.
All right, add a +1 dagger to your inventory. He doesn't seem to have any other weapons on him. He does have thieves' tools as well. If you want to add the thieves' tools as well.
I don't have any use for him.
All right, maybe Freya because you got Dex.
Yeah, real.
We just don't want this guy to have him.
Yeah, so you have thieves' tools now, Freya. So they load him onto the back of the cart, and one of the guards is gonna like sit with him on the cart, like hold his ropes. And the guards seem to be trusting you guys to walk with them. They're not like taking you into custody or anything. They seem inclined to trust you. You're upstanding citizens with
Yeah.
one honor. So
Tath will follow, but she's still
yeah.
wiping her eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything shifty. I'm just following him.
Yep.
If you have to say that, I mean, that looks shifty in itself.
Yep. So after a bit, you arrive at the United Forces Fortress. They don't go into the fortress. The guard station is located on the periphery of it. There's like a big building just on like the right end of the fortress, like on the outside of the wall. And they kind of pull the wagon up to that. They talk to some of the guards outside, and then one of the guards comes up to you guys and says, "The assassin's body. We're gonna check and see if we can use divination to identify who it is, get anything useful, and then he'll probably be cremated. The body of your associate who was assassinated. Do you want to take his body, or do you want us to cremate him?"
I don't know what his wishes would have been. You can go ahead and cremate it as well, I guess.
Understood. I'm very sorry for your loss. They take the unconscious guy in, presumably like to lock him in a cell, interrogate him when he wakes up, and then one of the guards asks you guys to accompany him inside to answer some questions.
Okay, Tath will comply.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody kind of go into a room with him.
Mm-hmm.
They don't make any effort to detain you. The room he leads you into is a very comfortable room. There's just a table. They got like some water. It's you're not like suspects. It doesn't seem like they're treating you like anything like that. They just want to ask you about like what happened, get an idea of what's going on.
Right.
So they kind of sit down with you. The guard says, I've got 2 dead bodies here and a prisoner. We've definitely dealt with hits in the city before, so I have a pretty good idea of how this went down, but if you could just run me through it.
Well, Devin, who's the victim, was in some pretty heavy debt to Whisper. At least, as this is what he told me, at least. It was asking us for help, so we were trying to get him out of the city, and apparently the hit that was put out on him came through while we were on our way to do that. It happened so fast. Just, dagger came out of nowhere, and before I could even react, he was dead.
Real sorry to hear that.
They didn't even give him a chance to try to make reparations. There were no demands or anything. Just killed him.
Oh. Do you know what they used as the murder weapon?
Well, there was a dagger in his.
Was it a dagger or a blowgun dart?
It was a blowgun dart.
Yeah, sorry, it was
a dart, poison dart.
Understood. After a short delay, a man kind of peeks into the room. He's wearing like white robes with some like blood splatter, and he says, "It fits the MO. Their associate in question seems to have died of purple worm venom." And the guard says, "Well, that checks out. That is a very popular poison with Whisper's crew. So that fits the MO. I'm very sorry this happened to your friend. Although he should not have been in deep with those people."
I agree. It's the first time I've seen him in years, and I sort of owe him a lot from our past together. So I was trying to help him out in what little way I could. Just wish I could have done more for him.
Well, at least you got 2 of these bastards off the streets. We're gonna get any kind of useful information we can from the one you brought in alive, and then he's probably gonna be hanged.
Alright.
Is there anything further we can do to help?
No, that's you've already done a lot. We really sincerely appreciate you dealing with the ones you were able to catch. I would be careful out there. Whisper's crew is not known to avenge their fallen, so to speak. But there's always the possibility they'll hold a grudge. But if it helps you sleep at night, our profile for Whisper and his crew doesn't really have any precedent of them taking revenge on people. It's not really their MO.
I'm not too worried. The one that died was killed by one of his own.
Yeah, they don't like being interrogated for sure. Odds are the one that you caught alive would have killed himself given the chance. We're gonna try real hard not to give him that opportunity.
Well, if you need anything from us, we're at the guild hall.
Understood. So there is a it's not much, but there is a minor bounty on really anyone working for Whisper. He's the most wanted in the capital at the moment, at least who we have a name for. There is a big new player in town who's been killing heroes, but we don't have any information on them yet, so it's hard to put it's hard to put a wanted poster up for someone when you don't even know what race or gender they are.
Right.
We only know that they kill heroes and leave a white rose. It's not enough to put up a wanted poster. We have no idea who they are, but
We saw the mission for it at the guild hall.
yeah, the guild's taken an interest in that because they're killing guild heroes, so that makes it the guild's problem. The guild typically doesn't worry about criminals otherwise. It's not really their job.
What's the serial killer's MO, just so we might be on the lookout?
All we know is the serial killer kills heroes. It's always a piercing wound, and they always leave a white rose on the body. We don't know anything about their identity. We don't even know that it's one person. All we know is heroes are showing up dead with a piercing wound and a white rose.
Do they die at night, or is it various times of the day?
The bodies have been found at different times,
Okay.
but it's hard to know when they became bodies.
All right,
But in any case, Whisper is the most wanted criminal that we actually have a name and a face for. So anyone who works for him, we have some gold on the line for that. So if you'll accept compensation, I'd like to compensate you for his men you were able to bring in.
Aye, that's very kind.
we appreciate
Thank you.
that.
So he's gonna go ahead and pay you guys for the 2 assassins you were able to bring in. One of them alive, which pays double. So
We did
He's
that
gonna-
on purpose.
So it's going to be 2 gold for the dead one. This is per person, and 4 for alive. So you each get 6 gold for bringing those guys in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty hard to bring them in alive. They try real hard not to let that happen.
I see
So.
that.
I'm very sorry for your loss. Truly.
Thanks.
In any case, I wish you well. Thanks for all the help.
Thank you.
Aye.
Tath doesn't have a whole lot to say right now.
I don't know what else more we can do. He got revenge for the killer. We kind of failed to protect him. I guess the only thing he wanted was that dagger. Do we have any interest trying to get it ourselves?
No. It's apparently something super expensive, super valuable, but I don't think we have any use for it.
Well, we're at least taking a break now.
Yeah.
He kind of died, so that's sort of
And your NPC quest giver dies. Yeah.
all right. Yeah. So we can continue. It's up to you guys. Does anyone have any like sort of role playing in mind they'd want to do at this juncture? Do you want to like investigate or do any or kind of get in deeper with this? Like, do you want to pursue this in any way? Try to like meet with Granny or try to investigate the assassins or anything? Like, does anyone want to do anything, or are you guys cool with like with this being basically the end of this plot thread for now? It's totally up to you guys if you want to like close the book on this for the moment, or if you want to like keep going.
Did I get 60 XP?
I'll give you guys experience for the fight at the end.
All I care about is 60 XP.
It'll be at the end.
Shush. Assume you're getting it no matter what. But is there anything in it? I guess probably Tath would be the most invested here. Would Tath let things lie, or would Tath be gung-ho to immediately start like trying to do something about this.
I mean, she would want to take some time to like recover her emotional state.
Okay.
And once she does, I mean, probably in the course of her refocusing to get back her focus point, she just sort of reconciled the dice god rolled against him in his gambling game. So clearly did not want him to win that. Didn't want him to have the dagger. And then again rolled against him when it came to his assassination. So clearly these events were meant to happen this way. She may not like it, but it is the nature of the god she serves.
All right, well, that's totally fair. In that case, where are you guys going to go to kind of chill at this point? Do you split up, or do you stay together and go to the same place together?
I mean, you just had a rough day. I would say I would offer to go get a drink.
Tath would be up for that.
I guess we'll go to a bar then and kind of hang out
Okay.
together.
So let's take a little break.
Okay.
And then we will come back, and I've got some more spicy content for you boys and girls to enjoy.
Okay.
Spicy content.
I'm gonna go eat some leftovers.
Yeah. So we'll take a leisurely 10, maybe even 15-minute break.
Oh wow! All right.
Yeah.
BRB.
Enjoy. Sorry your friend died.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way the dice rolls.
I literally rolled a crit. I guess it's Tath. Tath of all people would be like, well, that happens.
Yeah, I mean, it may take her a while to come to the acceptance that it's the dice god's will, but I mean, that is really exactly what happened. Was the dice god rolled against him when he made that gamble without the capital to back it, and then again when it came time for his whatever the word would
Recompense?
be. Yeah, I guess. So.
Yeah, it's fortunate. It's just like, oh my gosh, I rolled really
Yeah.
high on the poison
did.
and I crit him. It was he was meant to die.
He was, yeah.
Poor bastard.
It's like when we were playing Jeremy's one shot and the noble kept rolling nat ones to stay afloat. We kept rolling nat ones to try to retrieve him with the other thing, and finally Tath just started reeling in our cleric is like, nope, the dice god wants him to die.
Yeah, like, jeez Louise. Oof. Alright, let's see here.
I did appreciate the return of the music from Looking Glass, though.
Oh, which one?
Adele's music, the crime music.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I recognized it immediately. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
had good flashbacks. Cool, I'll be right back. On this day, let us give thanks for those in our backstories that are still alive.
Sorry, Zan's being a bit of a pussy right now.
No problem. On this day, let us give thanks for those in our backstories that are still alive.
Oh, that's no one for me. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
For reminding me.
What's going on?
I said, on this day, let us give thanks for those in our backstories that are still alive. And Gwen said, that's no one for me! For both characters?
Freya's got some people, maybe. Not
Una
Freya,
does,
Una.
right?
Yeah, Una
Yeah.
does. Not this character I'm playing, but... She's got like a couple people. I mean...
So you guys hit the bar. Yeah.
Oh.
Y'all hit the bar, you get a drink. Some of you are pretty hurt. We want to make some medicine checks here.
Well, Tath has lay on hands.
Yeah, I can just
Minute.
lay on hands,
Tath-
refocus,
yeah,
lay
Tath
on
has
hands.
Yeah, so Tath
She'll be
just lay
spending a
on
lot
hands.
of refocusing time today anyway. So.
Okay, so heal. Everyone go to full health.
It is very useful.
Yeah.
And some people may have a drink. Tath will have like 5.
Oh yeah. Tath just like gets drunk.
Alright, I'll be back once.
Just enough to make her like, yeah, calm down. Not enough to get like tipsy, fall over, like wake up in bed with somebody drunk, but
Freya's not gonna drink.
enough to numb the pain.
$66 poison damage.
Good God,
That escort quest ended quickly.
it did. Oof. First thing I would have done was lay on hands on, but that poison was really fast acting.
Well, it does damage on like injury, and he failed his fort save, and I crit, so it was just like done. Where'd Matt go?
Maybe to get a drink.
Yeah, he said he'd be right back.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Hi, Matthew.
Hello.
Alright, you guys are drinking.
Yeah. Are we drinking at the guild bar, or are we just going to the nearest?
Yeah, did you go to an actual, like, a people's bar, or did you go to the guild hall?
I imagine we'd go to the guild hall, so it's free, right?
Yeah. That's
All right,
the
works.
reason.
It's free. I love it.
It's free, might as well. Like, they're gonna get wasted somewhere. It's a good place to do it.
I like the spicy bartender, or waitress lady.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are in the Capital Guild Hall right now. There we go. You're at the bar, drinking. The golem is just like, you know, jittering around, giving you drinks in a very like automated fashion. Whenever it pours, it kind of spills some of it a little bit because it's like shaky and unstable.
Tath doesn't
Doesn't
seem
like
to
the
mind, and just whatever comes into her glass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rough day.
Yeah. Yeah. So Ruby comes by and is like, "Hey, you guys don't look so good. Is everything all right?"
Lost a friend today.
Ah, shoot. I'm sorry. Who was it?
Someone that got me off the streets when I was a kid.
Oh, not a party member.
No, not a party member. No.
Sorry, force a habit.
Yeah, I understand.
You're a sight for sore eyes. So if the robot does all the drink filling, what do you?
I take orders and get the food, numbnuts.
Oh. Well, I see. Well, what's on
It's
the
a
menu?
room. It's a room full of tables. The golem doesn't leave the bar.
I'll take something.
All right.
Your choice.
Okay. She leaves.
Well, at least we'll add protection to something to a list that we're not so good.
Protection's supposed to be something I'm good at.
I mean, I thought we were doing well on the last protection quest, but she was trying to kill herself, so or kill us. What exactly was that elf trying to do?
She was trying to escape.
So, Snowball kind of curls up under the, between the bar stools and the bar on the floor and gently bats at Dolgrin's feet.
What is your cat doing?
I think he's playing with you.
I don't like it.
Well, oh well. He's Tiger.
All of a sudden you hear some shouting from the upper balcony, like the upper level of the guild hall. It looks like it's April. All off-duty heroes report to the palace for an emergency compulsory quest. And some of the heroes here are like, oh, fucking again. Is it the fucking catacombs? And she's like, yeah, again. We need everybody to report to the palace. Apparently they've closed it up, but a lot got out. So you see heroes like getting up and shuffling out to head to the palace. Just everyone who's off duty, please report to the palace immediately. The guards will tell you where to go.
Tath just sighs, looking down at what's left of the drink in front of him. Just, damn it. And just leaves
on
it.
to a regular bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll follow our order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tath will grab her halberd and
And that cute thing was gonna bring me a lamb chop too.
She'll have it waiting for you when you come back.
And then it'll be cold.
Alright, you guys kind of follow the crowd of like it's a mishmash of heroes who are off duty, all heading to the palace. Upon arrival, you see a group of knights kind of gathered outside. You know one of them, and that's Durant. Mm-hmm. So, because you know him, he kind of sees you guys, and he decides to come over to your group. You see different knights are talking to different heroes, kind of directing them. So he kind of clops over to you guys on his horse, and he says, "Hey, thanks for answering the call. We had another breakout from the catacombs. Probably about 5 dozen undead broke out of the catacombs. We were able to find the breach, and we've already plugged it up, but they're out. So we're trying to kind of disperse heroes in a grid to take care of them before they hurt anybody."
I didn't realize that was such a big problem.
Yeah, the catacombs are bursting with undead, and at any time they find a way out, they surge out of it until we plug the hole. This time they were able to get into the sewer system. We've closed it up real good. They're not going to get out that way again, but we need to deal with the undead that escaped.
Alright, just point us in the right direction.
He gets out a map, and he's checking like where people have already been distributed, and he goes, "Okay, if you guys could cover 4th and Main, that would be great."
4th and Main. Alright.
Yeah.
I will be there.
All right. Does anyone have society?
Oh God.
I do.
This is campaign the directions.
That's good enough. Yeah. So you guys kind of hurry your way over there.
Yeah, Tath knows her way around the city.
Yeah. You hurry your way over there, and you're kind of running, and just give me a perception initiative for who basically spots the skeletons first, like as you guys are heading over there.
Oh, they're adorable.
Yeah.
Holy crap, Freya sees them immediately.
They're really cute.
I like their one little stumpy leg.
Yeah, you see a bunch of skeletons, and they're all like, they're like rattling around like with their little axes.
Skeletons are gonna be immune to piercing, aren't they?
No, they have resistance to everything but bludgeoning, though. Well, they have resistance to piercing and slashing. So they have resistance to all of y'all fuckers. No one has any bludgeoning.
I do.
Did you prepare shifting?
Yeah,
Was
I've
that
had
your-
that as my default, yeah.
That's your default. Yeah. Alright, that's fair. So you could shift it into a bludgeoning weapon. Alright, let's see here.
I'll just use my bare fist.
Punch him!
Flip your axe around.
Alright, so they have... Okay. What the hell was that?
That was Kiri being an asshole.
Gotcha. Kiri? Really?
She's on top of the mouse cage, batting at it, trying to flip the thing you put on it over.
Fucking bitch. Well, whatever. You can do that. That's fine. She's not gonna flip it.
Yeah.
I'm unconcerned. Alrighty, let's get some initiative on the board for these little fuckers. What do they got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some of them got some very good rolls. Oh my gosh, it's Freya and then almost every skeleton.
Oh no.
And then you guys. Alright, Freya.
Alrighty.
There's skeletons loose in the city. They got out of the catacombs.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna see this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna mark him as prey. And I'm gonna look to Snowball and say, go get him!
Oh, Snowball's gonna go get him. Snowball will actually, wait, cancel that. Snowball will do this just to stay out of people's way, so that there's room for other melee characters to get in there. And Snowball is gonna go for the kill. What do we got here? Let's see.
Can't see their health bars. Is that on purpose?
Oh,
Good
that's
call.
not on purpose.
They didn't have their super secret undead spooky skeleton.
No, that's absolutely not on purpose. Oof. Okay. Can you see that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This will take a sec. Apologies. Again, I had half a week of prep and I'm
No problem.
exhausted.
You're doing great.
Something like this was literally bound to happen. I'm surprised it took this long. Okay, you have health bars now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Correct? Okay, cool. Yeah, so they are resist 5 to piercing and slashing. So, Thunder, or Tiger is gonna go for it. There we go. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ha. Hit. Does 7 plus 7 precision, so 14 minus 5 for resistance ends up being 9. And then we're gonna go for the... Oh! The second hit is a crit. It does 6 times 2 is 12.
Oof.
Plus
Wow.
2 times
Nice.
2 for precision is 4, so it does 16 minus 5 is 11. So then it does 11 more damage.
That is on our side.
Alright, so that is the tiger. You have an action remaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock 2 arrows and let them fly.
Okay. Okay. You. Oh my goodness. Do you have the... Let's see here. I'm just making sure that is correctly your attack with the 4. You have a should have a +9. So it looks like that's, yeah. You actually miss both, but the 18 misses by a hair. Like just fucking past him. They have 19 AC. Time for the skeletons. Oh, they're coming. He moves to there. And then, that's a double move, and with his final action, the skeleton, like rattling around, his jawbone rattling, he lifts up his shield, and he blocks with his shield to gain 2 AC.
Okay.
Yep. So they have 19 AC, but they have 21 if they raise their shield up. That one does that double move, and then tries to attack Snowball.
Double!
Snowball has 17 AC.
Ooh.
Crit
Not Snowball.
for 16 damage.
Snowball, get out of there.
Oh, not so good. This one just goes for Dolgrin
How rude.
and misses. That one just goes for Tath. And hits you for 18.
Okay.
Just
Ow.
runs up and attacks you.
So that takes me to 6, I think. Yeah.
Alright. This jittery motherfucker. Alright, this one actually spends his turn crouching down and picking up pieces of himself and like putting them back. He's like, he like picks up his arm that got knocked off and he like reattaches it. So he is he spends his whole turn doing that. If he survives until the beginning of his next turn, he'll be full health. He's reassembling.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I ain't.
Takes his whole turn, and then he has to survive till the beginning of his next turn.
Scary.
He's putting himself back together. All right, Dolgrin.
And I'll rage and then attack the top one and then the bottom one. And then
Sounds good. Hit. Miss. So it's 15, and then they're also resist 5 to fire as well. So it just
Oh.
you just do 15.
wow, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's my turn.
That one moves to there and lifts his shield up. Alright, Tath.
All right, Tath is going to give her weapon a twirl, and when she's done, it is no longer a halberd. It is now a war flail with a gigantic, like heart-shaped, like bashing head on the end.
Okay, cool.
Which she'll sort of follow through and swing at the one right in front of her.
Okay. You hit it.
Can I reroll? I'm gonna use one of my hero points on that. Yeah.
I'll let you reroll.
I've got hero points to spare.
Yeah, you have 2 for this mission only.
Yep, and then I have. Let's see, I had an extra one from.
You shatter him.
Recreation.
Yep.
Hang on, did I have 2 going into this from recreation?
I already gave you the recreation.
Okay,
one.
all right, so that's accurate.
Yep. All right, so you shatter him into pieces. He is like dust.
And for my third action, I'm going to attempt a disarm. Because Warflail has that as a trait. I think. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'm going to try to disarm the one by Dolgrin. So that'll be in athletics. Against. I'll need to
Their
check.
reflex.
I don't know if it's reflex
DC.
or.
It is.
Reflex.
Yep.
14
Right, unfortunately.
9, so no.
Yeah, so you don't.
I'll use my other hero point on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it does have a +1 from your +1 weapon. So.
Yes. I've already factored that in.
Oh, that's
I've
already
put it as
in there. Yeah.
Yep. Nah, no better. Okay.
Okay. Freya.
Freya's gonna yell to Snowball, attack that wounded one and get back here.
Okay. Snowball's gonna go for it. So let's see here. Hit. And that'll do it because ends up being 4 + 5 - 5, so 4 damage total. So Snowball, while it's trying to put itself back together, Snowball steals its skull and then just runs away with the skull in its mouth.
Nice. Good kitty.
Good game of Fett.
Did you tell it to come back to you or to move to like the safest place it can get to? Like where do you want it to go?
Well, I said get back here, which basically means
Okay.
run to beside me.
Got it. Yeah. So Snowball runs back to you. Awesome. Yeah, back
into
to the protection
range. Yep.
Yeah, back into protection range. Okay, so Snowball has the skull of that one. Once the skull is taken sufficiently, a sufficient distance away, its body like crumbles into dust. Yeah. Snowball seems pleased.
I'm gonna
Plays with it like it's.
I'm gonna change my mark to this one,
Gotcha.
and then knock 2 arrows.
All right. Light them up. They both hit.
Ooh.
Let me do some calculating. So 5 + 2 is 7, -5. So the first one only does 2 damage because of their significant resistance to arrows. The second one does quite a bit more. So 4 + 7 is 11. 11 times 2 is 22. 22 + 9 is 31. 31 - 5 is 26. So your second shot just dusts him. Resistance and all.
Nice.
You hit him like in the center of his rib cage so hard that he just busts like a fucking piñata of bones. It's like ribs just scatter all over the fucking place. Yeah, you just like a Jenga tower. You just bust him apart. All right, this guy's coming. Here he comes. All right, Dolgrin. Ha! Ha! He does 18 to you.
I'll offer protection on the crit.
Okay. So it'll do 18 minus 5?
5, I think. Yeah, 2 plus my level.
Mm-hmm. And he becomes enfeebled.
Okay, so I take 13?
13, yeah. You have temp HP, so... I don't know how much actually hits your health.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. Okay. That was him. He's enfeebled now. This guy double moves up to Tath and attacks.
That's gonna hit.
Does it crit you?
Nope.
I don't think it does. No.
AC's 21.
Yeah. You take 8.
Okay.
Boom. This one in front of Dolgrin is just gonna, like, try to wail on him. Hits you for 9, Dolgrin.
That's a whale.
Second attack hits for 7. Alright, and then with his last attack, he'll shield block. I'm actually going to start marking the guys who held their shield up. So his AC is 2 higher. Alright, Dolgrin.
Ouch. Alright, well I will attack the one to the north, I guess.
Cool.
I believe that's a good old fashioned hit
does.
for 18 slashing and 0.
Yeah, the fire, they have resist 5 to fire, so the fire just doesn't even happen here. 18 becomes 13.
Okay.
So there we go. Because they have resist 5 to... They have resist 5 to a list of things.
Alright, I'll attack the enfeebled one twice, so -4, miss, -10.
18 will hit him.
Okay. For
Ooh,
For
5
20, yeah.
and then yes, 20 damage.
Yep, very nice.
Yep.
Alright, Tath.
I'm gonna swing at the one in front of me.
There's a little preview of what's in the catacombs. This is like a very small amount of what's in there got out. Yeah.
So I'm guessing that misses.
Oh, super miss.
Okay.
Super duper mondo miss.
I'm gonna attempt to disarm this one then with my second one.
Okay.
-5 on this. Nope. And then I'll try to trip him.
Okay.
Actually, wait. No, I'm gonna lay on hands on.
Yeah. You also don't have a free hand to trip. You have a war flail. It doesn't have trip.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, war
War
flare.
flails have disarm and trip?
Disarm, sweep, and trip.
Jesus. War flails are nuts.
No reach though.
Yeah, no reach.
Let's see. I'll lay on hands. On Kitty.
Okay, the kitty.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 12?
Yeah, 12.
That's a lot of health for the cat.
Yeah.
Nice. And +2 AC.
+2 AC. Yeah.
I'll just use the shield.
Yeah.
Because that's +2 AC basically. Okay. Freya.
So Freya's gonna yell at Snowball, "Get behind that guy! Help Tath!"
He certainly will. Do you want to mark anyone before the snowball attacks or not?
Wasn't this one the one that was marked? Wasn't he the one that was over here? No, I
you
killed that one. That's right.
You dusted the one who's marked.
Yeah, I'll mark this one.
The Jenga tower. Remember.
All right,
Yeah.
sick. Snowball's gonna go for that attack. He'll pounce, in fact. So he hits. He does 4 + 7 + 1 because the skeleton's flat-footed.
Mhm.
Tigers do bonus damage to flat-footed enemies, so we get 12 - 5 is 7, and then the second attack misses horribly. All right. Yep.
I'm going to. Ooh. What is my minus to attack?
If you are within 30 feet of the enemy you're shooting, let me find out. I know I think it might only be a -2. It's volley, -2. That's all.
Okay, well I'm just gonna try to shoot that guy then.
Okay. Yeah. The second one is -7 total, so it hits.
Nice.
And it does 9 + 3 - 5. So that kills him. Yep.
Nice.
Alrighty. Alright, this enfeebled one is going to attack Dolgrin with a -2 to hit. 22.
That's it.
Does 9 damage, because he's enfeebled.
Protection.
Okay, so 9 minus 5, so 4 damage.
Is that counting as enfeebled?
Yeah,
Okay.
so 4 damage total.
And he's enfeebled again.
Mm-hmm. His second attack misses, and then he'll actually shield block with his last action. And then this guy is going to attack Dolgrin.
Please stop. Oh, please stop.
That doesn't crit, so you only take 5. That crits, so then you take 24.
Ooh.
And with his last action, he puts his shield up. Alright, they're both shield blocking.
Ow.
Cheeky fuckers.
Alright, I'll take the one below me then. The one that with the weaker.
Okay.
That's a miss, so I'll attack the one. I'm just gonna keep attacking the weakened one. I really want to finish it off.
Okay.
So that'll hit. I think that should be enough.
Okay, so the 28 minus 5 is
Minus
20.
4, right?
It's 23.
23. Well, you attack the same one twice, so you don't get sweep. So it's 23. He has 20. He has 21 AC with his shield, so you do hit him. So he uses his reaction to use shield block. To use the shield reaction. So let's see. You're doing 24. Minus 5 is 19. Minus 5 more for the shield is 14. So your axe plunges through his shield, splitting it in half, and then just goes into his skull, and you just like cut him in half.
Nice.
So even with his resistance and his shield block, you just did too much. You just out damage all of it and kill him.
Sounds good. Then I'll just do a wild, crazy -10 into a shield wall. No.
No, definitely not.
Alright.
All right, Tath.
All right. Tath's gonna move
So they-
around to here.
All right.
I'm going to try to disarm him.
Okay. His shield doesn't help with that.
Nope.
You did it. You disarm him of his. You can either disarm his shield or his weapon.
His weapon.
Okay. So you succeeded, but you didn't crit him. So that means.
That's not a crit on his reflex.
No. His reflex is +10, so his
Okay,
DC is
okay.
20.
All right.
So what happens is it weakens his grasp until the start of his next turn. He has a -2 penalty to attacks with the item, and you get a +2 bonus to disarm the item.
Oh wait, so I have to try to disarm again. To disarm it, or?
Okay, let me
wait.
link you to disarm.
Yeah.
There you
sorry,
go.
let me
So because you got a normal success, you weakened his grasp. He has a -2 to all attacks with the item until the start of your next turn, and you have a +2 bonus if you try to disarm him of that item again.
Gotcha.
As is, he gets a -2 to all his attacks as a result of your disarm. You have to crit him to actually make him drop it.
Right. Okay. So he doesn't lose an action to reacquire his grip on it.
Doesn't
You
look like
you
it.
didn't knock it out of his
Okay,
hand
alright.
at all.
Oh, okay.
It said you weaken his grasp. He doesn't drop it unless you crit him.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can try again if you want him to drop it, but right now he just has a -2 to
I
attacks
wouldn't
with
be
it.
able to make the DC.
I realize there's a better shield icon for this.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't
Not
be able
like
to
a
make the DC
bro-
because I'll be taking a -5 to it.
Yeah, even though you have a +2, it would end up being like a
Yeah.
-3.
So I'm gonna use my next one to try to trip him.
Okay.
Oh. -5.
So that's 25. So yeah, his DC is 20. So you trip him, but you don't crit.
Right. So he's on the ground now.
Yep. All right. All right. So that's it.
Yep.
So he is prone, and his grasp on his weapon is weakened as well. All right, Freya. And Freya's cat.
Snowball.
Snowball is Kumo's character.
Wait, looking at success.
Onto the cat tree.
Look at the success on disarm. Like until the start of his turn, he takes a circumstance penalty to attacks with item. Does that sound right?
Give me a sec.
I get the attempts to disarm gain a +2 circumstance bonus, but then the target takes a -2 circumstance penalty to attacks with the item, but that's until the start of his turn, which means it wouldn't actually continue through on his turn.
I think that might be a typo. I'll look it up later. I feel like you guys might kill this guy first. I assumed it was until the start of your turn. That was my assumption. Now that I'm reading it, that is a little bit weird.
His word.
That doesn't really make sense. It seems like a typo, or... Give me a sec. Okay. Man, I think I'm gonna have to research this later. It's probably not gonna matter.
Yeah.
All right, Freya, let's see if you just kill this guy.
Okay, I'm gonna mark him as prey and tell Snowball to bite him.
Oh my god, look at all the icons. All right. Snowball would very much like to flank him, but cannot. So we're not gonna get that flat-footed. Wait, he's prone. He does get flat-footed.
Yeah, he's prone. I tripped him.
Hey, he's got his shield up though, so it ends up being
He's like this,
19.
But he's still flat-footed.
Yeah, so it ends up being 19 AC, and he will get bonus damage. So.
Woo!
Okay, so 8 plus 5 is 13 times 2 is 26 plus 2 is 28. 28 minus 5 is 23.
Go Snowball.
Oh, Snowball, damn.
Jeez Louise. And then his second attack misses horribly.
And then this is, I'm gonna knock 2 arrows. Both these are at -2.
Yeah, so the 21 will hit him because he's prone.
Nice.
And it does finish him off. As I suspected, the disarm rule can wait.
Alright.
Before we play again, I will get to the bottom of that. That does seem like a typo. It might be in the errata already. Anyway. Alright, you guys cleaned up the skeletons.
Guess we'll continue to keep this area secure until we're told that the threat is over.
Yeah, so very shortly after that, you see Durant kind of riding through, taking tallies, and he goes, "What's your kill count?" as he's riding by.
6, I think.
Yeah, it was 6.
Okay.
Yeah, so he marks down 6, and he keeps going. And you hear him asking other parties, like, "What's your kill count?" And then eventually he comes riding back, says, "All right, we got them all. We counted them, how many got out, and the numbers check out. We don't have any sign of any left. It seems that we got all the undead that escaped."
I'm glad to be of service.
Thank you very much for answering this impromptu quest. We can't exactly put up a posting when this happens.
Right, I understand.
Needs to be addressed immediately. Hopefully they won't get out anymore. But that's what we thought last time. They're pretty crafty, or at the very least they don't ever sleep or stop trying to get out. So eventually they find a fucking hole. Undead. They don't stop. So.
Right.
But we're taking every precaution we can to try to keep it contained until someone can deal with it.
Well, it was good to help take our mind off things. It's not been the best of days.
Yeah. In any case, thank you very much for your help.
Of course.
Aye.
Glad to help.
Laptop's getting cold.
We'll send compensation ahead to the guild hall for everyone who helped out here. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
All right. Alrighty. So you guys kind of head back to the guild hall, presumably. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yep, I got some dinner waiting for him.
I've got a drink to finish.
Yeah. When you get back, your haggis is ready for you, Dolgrin.
That's great.
Yep. Your sheep stomach filled with all kinds of things.
Why is this even on the menu?
You said her pick.
Alright, I'll eat it.
And after a short time, they distribute some gold amongst people for their assistance. So you each get 5 gold for helping out.
You can bank.
This off-duty stuff is lucrative.
Alrighty.
I like limp back with my like one leg.
Jesus.
Carrying the other in your hands, like, someone sew this on for me.
Yeah. Too stubborn to that. Like the skeleton, I just put it back into place and continue on like nothing. Can I flag down the waitress?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I was doing some experience calculations.
From
Yep. You flag her down. She's like, "Hey, what's up?"
this was your choice. I assume. Do you want a bite then? Is this your favorite?
Tath.
No, that was my choice for you. Enjoy.
Tath in her mind, she's like, uh-oh.
It's delicious. Thank you. I like take a bite.
Yeah.
So what did you wanting to bartend for a hero guild compared to other guilds or other bars?
Like, I get to meet people who make such exciting, thrilling small talk like this right now.
She's a fierce one, all right.
I feel like you're being sarcastic.
Yeah,
Dwarf, I'm trained in sarcasm.
she leaves and continues to take people's orders.
I like her.
She's nice. She'd make a good dwarf.
So what the hell level are you guys? We got 2 3s and a 2.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna give out experience. You guys can role playing if you want, but
Okay.
for this like little mini non-quest, so Tath and Dolgrin, you get 150 each. And then Freya gets 210.
Okay.
Oh, look at those hit points.
Oh god, Dolgrin's level 4.
That's beautiful.
Dolgrin's
Wait.
4.
It's a tear to this cold dead.
Wait.
dwarf.
I gave Freya too much. Freya gets 180.
Oh,
Which is
180.
Only
Aw.
30 less. So you're still level 3.
Okay.
I fixed it.
I was about to be sad. I was about to be like, no.
No, I went ahead and I fixed it.
Okay,
'cause
so I'm level 3 now.
Yeah, you're level 3, and then I'm gonna go give Ray his experience because it's only fair. I gave Una experience during the Halloween thing,
Mm-hmm.
so Ray gets 150 times 0.8 because he's already level 4. Ray gets a whopping 120. You're welcome, Ray.
I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Seeing he spends his downtime getting it.
Yeah, every little bit counts. So there we go. I gave Ray his XP.
This part I would have switched my weapon back to halberd.
Yeah, I figure the default is halberd. Like
Yeah.
if you're not in combat, it's halberd.
Like when
Yeah.
the combat's over, she sort of gives the weapon a flick and it just like
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That came in handy.
Yeah.
Shifting is like a really good weapon property.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be probably using it, so I'll
it's-
be getting a lot of the weapon traits available to me.
It's really strong.
Alright, I've already calculated my hit points, so I'm gonna do my other feats then.
Yeah, so I think Dolgrin and Freya level, Tath not quite.
No, I'm still
But
at
close.
28, 48.
Yeah, so one quest will
One
level
more
Tath.
quest will do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got people approach. Which 4 is the highest level for this region, so it's not like
Right.
anyone needs to be in a freaking hurry.
Alright.
Matt and Jeremy will probably be playing their level
Alts
2
for a
characters. Yeah, your
Yeah.
alts for a while, because Dolgrin and Ray are already at the highest level for the capital at this point. So you might play your other characters for a bit. Yep, because it's 2 to 4 for the capital. All right, well, that's pretty much it. That's what I prepped.
Awesome.
I know it was kind of short, but I hope you guys had a good time.
No, for sure.
The misadventures of the people who are not on a quest right now.
Yeah. Devin thought it was a very short session.
Yeah, poor fucking
Poor
Devin. man.
damn.
Sorry about that.
Well, the dice god made his decisions.
We don't have to figure out any kind of downtime or anything like that because that potion shop quest is literally happening
Next.
at the same time.
Yep.
Like, so next week we're just going to go to Gran, Rillian, Eris, and Una and what they're doing while all of this happened. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then can you help me with this new class feat?
What up?
Let's swipe. Make
Yeah,
a
okay.
single melee strike and compare the attack roll results to the AC of up to 2 foes, each of whom must be within my reach and adjacent to the other. So I guess it would have been really good for this guy.
Yes,
Roll damage only once and apply it to each creature hit. This will
Correct.
count as 2 attacks for my multiple attack penalty.
Yes.
And if I'm using a weapon with sweep, the modifier applies to all my swipe attacks.
Yes.
Okay, so how would that work? So at the start of the turn, I could swipe if I had 2 people. So I would make 1 attack roll, see who it hit, roll a damage roll. It would apply to whoever and I'd get a +1 to it because I have the sweep trait.
Correct.
And then if I did another attack, because I would have 1
Then
action
you
left.
get sweep. Yeah. The second attack would be at a -10, but then you get sweep, so it'd be like
-9 again.
9. Yeah. So basically, how swipe works? Any flourish like this, like there's power attack for fighter, for
Oh, okay.
barbarian, there's sweep. It counts against your multiple attack penalty, but not like in the middle of the action. So in other words, the swipe attack isn't going to get a -5, just like how power attack doesn't, right? Power attack counts as 2 attacks for your multiple attack penalty, but that only matters after the power attack is done. You get what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So like you could attack and then swipe, and the swipe would be at a -5, or you could swipe and then attack at like a -10.
Okay.
Sometimes you might be better off swiping as your second action.
Oh, interesting.
Because think about it like this. If you can swipe and then do an attack at the end with -10, because swipe counted as 2, or you can lead with an attack and then your swipe would only be -5 because you've only attacked once so far. And then you just don't even have a -10 attack.
You just gotta be careful to not kill something. Because if I kill it, then swipe. I can only do swipe if I have if there's 2 people next to each other, next to me.
Yeah, I mean, it also is pointless if you don't have 2 people anyway. So, like, it doesn't. It wouldn't do anything.
Would I be able? So would I get a? Let's say I did it with my first action. Is it at a +1?
Yeah, it gets the benefit of the sweep
Nice.
trait, like no matter what. So if you lead
Okay.
with it as your first action, yeah,
That's for
it's
like a
Sweep says when you attack with this weapon, you gain a +1 circumstance bonus to your attack roll if you already attempted to attack a different target this turn. And then Swipe just says you get the sweep bonus, period, if you're swiping. So,
a good one.
So Swiper, no swiping.
Yeah, I'm done. I got a hefty hauler, which I'm trying to figure out how to add that to my...
Oh, to your bulk?
How do I edit my bulk? Is it like an option I can mess with?
Dude, I actually have no clue. Oh shit. I guess you just have to
no
know.
Touching the bulk. Yeah, I'll just have to know.
There's no. You just have to know that it's 12. Yeah, okay. Or that it's 11. Your bulk is 11.
Yeah, my max is 16, I guess.
Yeah, the maximum is what you can like push and pull and shit.
Okay.
Maximum is encumbered. So like, basically you can have up to 11 without being encumbered. If you go over 11, you're encumbered, which has all these penalties, but you can still like move. Encumbered is like you're dragging a fucking sack behind you.
Okay.
Let's see what encumbered gives you clumsy 1 and a 10-foot penalty to your speed. So you would move it. You'd have a 10-foot move speed and a -1 to all your dex stuff and your AC and stuff. So that's not even bad. It's a huge amount of bulk. What's your max bulk? You said it's 16 bulk.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck has 16 bulk? Give me a goddamn sec here. I want to look at what
Tower of Pisa.
Okay, I found it. I found something that has exactly 16 bulk. A piano.
Oh.
So Dolgrin can push or pull a grand piano. He'll move it. He'll have a 10-foot move speed and -1 to his AC and reflex saves.
I'm glad that wasn't my bard instrument.
So you can pull a.
Oh, that would have been amazing! You just ride atop a piano. You just play a piano that a dwarf just pushes around.
All right, so a grand piano is typically 1,200 pounds.
Wow.
So Dolgrin can push or pull 1,200 pounds.
Damn, that's beastly.
Wow.
So that's your bulk.
That's
you
amazing.
can push and pull, yeah.
The masquerade ball was should tick down like 6 or 7 days, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not done yet. You guys haven't done the quest yet. All right. Well, anyway, that's really funny. So that's a pretty good skill feat.
Right, so get rid of your grand piano trap, man.
Just smack people with the piano.
That was just to give us a point of reference, though, so we know what we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so everybody go full health at least before you log off,
okay.
just so your tokens are healthy.
All beautiful 74.
Yeah.
74. That's insane. God. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go ahead
and then my ancestry feat's gonna give me more hit points, and then I'm gonna get the tough feat, and it'll give me more hit points.
There we go. I've swapped the tokens around. Getting ready for next session.
Awesome. My fire resist goes up to 2.
Yeah, level 4 is pretty good. Yeah, you can end the stream. We're basically done. And there's honestly nothing anyone has to do. You're not even leveling Tath.
No,
Freya and Dolgrin leveled.